Hi there, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I'm here with my first video for the hashtag 10-minute collage. Now, this hashtag was created by the lovely Woolly Steph. You'll find her linked in the description, and she's been doing this for a little while, and I keep seeing people do these videos and I think, oh, that looks really good fun. So I have finally got myself a little I say a little. It's not. It's a bit of a monster. I've made myself a slightly crazy journal to use for my little collages. The collages will be little. They will be that size, but the journal is a bit ridiculous. However, that's what I've done. So, you know when you start a project, you think, oh, a few more pages, that's not going to be big enough. Anyway, never mind. This is what I did. This is the measurements. So I took a 12 by 12 sheet from one of those, sorry, Dars. Sorry, the cat was sitting on it. From this actually, so it's mix and match. It's these Craft Sensations. You get them at the range. They're really reasonable, and they're, this is 250 gram. Is that 250 GSM? I'm not sure. But it's quite heavy cardstock. So I took one sheet of that. I folded it in half. So that's a fold at 6 inches. And then I glued the two halves together. It was a wee bit bulky. So what I did was I cut halfway up the fold lines. So I cut up to that 6 points, so when I folded it, I glued them as they were only hinged by this bit here. I should have done it on camera, but I didn't. So I did that, and then I folded, or scored and folded it 4.5 inches, and then a 3-inch, this bit's 3 inches, and then 4.5 inches there. And the pages are the same as Woolly Steph. So I took an A4 piece, cut it in half, and then folded it in the middle. And the tea dyed, and this fastening was inspired from the Crafty Seas. I watched a video of theirs yesterday, and they had made a much neater and better looking journal notebook thing with this kind of binding. I think they just had one signature, so I've got two monster signatures, and they had some tea dyed papers. So I was on a bit of a mission this morning, and I got up and I did some tea dyeing for I think the first time ever. I might have done it as a child when you were doing like a treasure map or something for a pirate, you know, that kind of thing. But so I went a bit crazy. I've still got loads of it left, but yeah, today definitely more is more, not less is more. So I'm going to take out, whoops, it's quite brittle. I think I might have, anyway, soaked it too long, so I'm going to take it out. Oh dear, there's a wee scrap there, and I'm going to use this page here. Now, I have got scraps everywhere, but I am trying to sort things out. So I've got some bits in here, I've got some bits in here, I've got a bit box that I've started trying to solve things out. I've got these folders that I've tend to put bits of patterned papers and cards, and it's colour themed, and I'm going for orange because I am Jenny Ginger Ninja Crafts, so I should have some orange, I think, on page 1. So I'll just show you the bits I've pulled out. Now, it's not all scraps, to be fair. I think Andrea sent me this a long time ago, and it's too beautiful for me to use, so I've kept it. Somebody else sent me that. I've got some stamps that are a bit orangey-ish. I've got a little butterfly that I die cut, and it's got a little bit of inky spray on it. I've got this fabulous butterfly, which is heat embossed, I think. I think that came from Andrea too. I've got a few kitty cats. So I am a sponsor of what's it called? Cat Protection Society, is that what it's called? I can't think. Anyway, I sponsor a cat there, and they send you these little magazines that have the cutest little drawings of cats. That's quite like Darcy. He does like to lie on his back like that. So I've got some cats. I've got this, which was on, it's part of a box. I just cut a wee bit off. I've got a bit of vellum with some gold swirls. I've got a plain bit of vellum. This was on some really delicious biscuits. And I cut it off because it reminded me a bit of a stripy ginger cat. And a couple of mushrooms that I made last year. So I've got all of that. Plus, I don't think I'm going to need anything out of there, but I wanted to show you. Maybe I'll have a little rummage and see in here if there's anything, any wee bits that maybe I'll use. Oh, that's a wee inky bit. Okay, let's see. So, just having a wee play about. I kind of want to use a bit of this, but maybe that's too big. I have to put a ginger cat on it, don't I? I just absolutely have to. And I quite like the thought of having a wee stamp on it for the sort of Happy Meal, etc. Maybe I'll just tear this down a bit. So yeah, how is everybody doing? What are you up to today? It's actually Wednesday afternoon when I'm filming this, and it is really windy here. One of those two. Yeah, it's really windy, but that's Angus eating a bit of cardboard packaging. That's what she likes to do. Should I just start sticking? See, I'm definitely an umming and ahhing kind of a person, so this is like... out with my... whoops! Out with my comfort zone to just go for it. Yeah, see, it's tricky, isn't it? I like to procrastinate, so this is quite good for me because I'm not having time to procrastinate. Down there, up here. Why don't I stick the cat on and then, because I think that is a perfect spot for a cat nap. Maybe I don't need a butterfly at all. Couple of stamps. Bit of vellum. Oh, it's tricky. There's nobody here to tell me. No, not there. Okay. Anyway, yes, so it's really windy. I've been doing bits and bobs, and I've just paused. I was watching the Commons, whatever it is, Commons Committee with Boris giving his evidence, and it was making my blood boil. I don't believe for one second that man didn't know he was breaking all the rules. Just didn't care, did he? So yeah, I thought I'm going to stop watching that before I have some kind of episode. I've got that one and I've got this one. I quite like the tiny cat and the giant toadstool. So yeah, I dare say I'll go and catch up with it afterwards. Have a good swear at the telly. I think that's alright, isn't it? To have a swear at the telly when it comes to politics. Oh, see, I've not used this. I'm going to save it for another day. That one, or I really like this because it's kind of vintagey looking. I think it's Thomas Hardy. I have not read any Thomas Hardy. Is Thomas Hardy Tessa the D'Urbervilles? I don't know. Probably showing my ignorance. Put that there. Anything else, or is that? I feel like I've got spaces there that I shouldn't have. An extra wee cat, is it too much? I feel like I should have something in here. Do you know what? Maybe like a little flaggy bit. go. There we go. My probably more than 10-minute, oh no, I can't have that lining up. Yeah, probably more than 10-minute collage. I will link Woolly Steph, and I will also link the Crafty Seas that made a much more classy looking journal, which they bound with tea stained papers, but bound it much more nicely. So I wonder, hang on a moment, I think I've got a stamp with a date. Yeah, found a wee stamp. So it's got March 23rd 2023, and I will pop that back in my journal. There we go. So the first one is an orange page or a gingery page for Ginger Ninja Crafts. Thank you so much for watching. Please say hello in the comments, and I'll be back very soon. Bye now.